Jai Hind everyone. Myself is Nikhil Kumar, faculty of IT department in Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College. Now today's my lecture is a theory of automata and formal language, that is the TOEFL BCS. The code is the BCS 402 and it is the lecture series on the TOEFL, and it is the last one is the fifth lecture in this lecture series. So today we will discuss the pumping lemma for the regular language. Before in the earlier lectures of this lecture series, we have already discussed the basically it is we already discussed that TOEFLs. What is the TOEFL? What is DFA, NFA? What is language? What is the string? How we pass the string in the particular regular expressions machines, and we already discussed the minimization of the finite automata, and in the last lectures we discussed the Arden's theorem basically. Now today we have the topic of the pumping lemma for the regular language. Okay, so basically the pumping lemma is a powerful tool to check out the regular language is the given language is regular or not regular. So it is very important to know basically firstly the what is regular and not regular. Basically the every language that pass from that can be expressed in the form of the regular expressions is a regular language, and that cannot be expressed in the formation of the regular expressions. It is known as the not expressed in the form of the regular expression is known as the not irregular language or non-regular language. So basically for today's lectures the topic is the pumping lemma. So using these pumping lemma tools, we identify that the given language is regular or not regular. So some criteria is fulfilled by the using the pumping lemma. What is pumping lemma? Basically we will discuss here. So till now what we have discussed, we discussed that pumping lemma is a powerful tool that is used to check the language is regular or not using the some mechanism. Let L be a language that pass that there exists a constant n which depends on L, such that the every string W belongs to L, where W is a string and N is a constant, such that mod of W belongs to greater than equal to N. The W is basically the language string that we will basically check out that it passed from that language. So what we will do, we divide the given language string W into three basic parts. And what was that? We will check. In three basic parts, that is a W equal to X, Y, Z. Okay. And the conditions is that the first condition is Y does not belongs to epsilon. Second is mod of X, Y is less than equal to N. And the third condition is X, Y is less than equal to N. This is basically the fundamental I repeat it 2 times, sorry, for all I is greater than equal to 0, x y to the power I z is also in N. Okay. So for check out the pumping tool, what we will do, we transform this string W in such x, y, z transformations in such a way that y here, the particular y characters denote the string structures in such a way it should not be null value. Okay. The mode of x, y should be less than equal to n, and for I greater than equal to 0, the x y to the power I z is also in L. So this is the formation which convert this W in such, we check this W in such a manner that then we will check out that this W belongs to the string L or not. If after pumping this one, we will check out that the given string belongs to the given language or not. If it's belongs, then it is the regular, otherwise it's not regular. The basic funda for the pumping lemma is that what we will do when we find out the any string from the given language, or we can say that the given language, we will calculate the particular strings from the given language. So from a string from the given language is transformed in such a manner W equal to x y to the power I z, where x and z can be varies, y should also be vary, but in such a way we will convert string W in such a way y should not be 0, epsilon, xy mode should be less than equal to n, and what we will do, we will try to extend the value of I one by one in the excessive in the incremental order. So what we will do, when we extend the value of I excessive in the incremental order, what we will do, the value will be changed in such a way that it will be pump basically. Then what we will do, we will check basically that after pumping the value of I, the given string is belongs to L or not. If it's belong to L, then it is the regular language, otherwise it's not. Like so, it is the basic concept of pumping lemma, and now we will discuss a given questions. So the concept will be clear to all. The language is a to the power n, where n is greater than equal to 0, is regular is regular or not. It is basically the question using the pumping lemma. Pumping lemma is not the only method to check out the language is regular or not. There are some other methods also to check out the method the language is regular or not. So what we will do, firstly we will convert this language into the particular set value elements. What can be the set value elements will be, when we will put the n value greater than equal to 0, the value will be epsilon. When we use the 0 value, then the next one, it will be 1, a square, a cube, a4, a5. It will be the string. So we will check that these strings, taking any one of the string from this given set elements, let's suppose we use the element string W A, and A is the W. So what we will do, firstly we convert w in the formation of the x to the y, x y to the power I z, and the condition is that, what is the conditions? The condition is that y should not equal to epsilon and xy mod should greater than equal to n. Okay, so let's suppose we take y equal to a, x equal to epsilon, z equal to epsilon. So what will be the transformation? W equal to epsilon y to the power, sorry, a to the power I to the power I and epsilon. So what we will do, we enhance the value of I from 0 to L, that means a to the power I. For I equal to 0, what will be the string? A to the power 0, that means epsilon. Here in this type of question, if we use the a to the power 0, the resultant will be the epsilon. If we use a to the power 1, it will be the a to the power 2, that is the a. Okay, but a to the power 0 is always in the regular expressions in this formation equal to epsilon. So we will check epsilon is belong to the L or not. Yes, it is belong to L. When we pump this value I equal to 1 in the increasing order, the resultant equal to a to the power 1. That is what will do, what will be happened, that is a, it is also belong to L. I equal to 2, a belongs to so what is happened here, when we pump the value of I one by one in the incremental order, the resultant value, that is the string, also belongs the part of the, that is, this is the substring of this given language. So what it means? It means that it always belongs to the regular, and it is the, so the given language is, the resultant value is, so we can say that the given language is regular. In the case of the not regular, what will be happen? After pumping the value of this one, some of the value belongs to, not belongs to this L. If it's happen, then we can say that it is a not regular. But the concept, according to these questions, the language is a regular. So basically, it is the pumping lemma method to check the language is the regular or not. Using the pumping lemma method, basically, if the resultant value belongs to the given language strings, so it is very clear. So it is very clear that the given language is regular, otherwise not regular. We can use other questions for clarifications. L equal to a to the power I square, where I equal to 1 is regular or not. It is the, basically it is a question using pumping lemma. So what we will do, we firstly calculate the given set of strings. What will be happen when we use the I equal to 1, I square, what will be happened here? Using the pumping lemma method, when we will calculate, we take the value from I equal to greater than equal to 0. So what happens when we will use yes, when we take the value I equal to or greater than equal to 1, what will be happen? I equal to 1, I square 1, that is the A. The next value will be 2, 2 to the power 4, A. Okay. The next value will be 3, 3 to the power 9. The value will be 9 consecutive A. And so on. So what we will here, what's happen? We check out all the given strings. Let's suppose we take the value W equal to A, and we will transform this as per the given pumping lemma tools in such a manner. X and Z can be the epsilon, but Y will not be the epsilon. So we will take Y equal to A, X and Z belongs to epsilon. Okay, so the resultant value will be A to the power I. Now we will extend the pump the value of I in 1 by 1 from I equal to 0. The resultant will be the W to the power A0. Okay, W equal to AI, that is the epsilon, and epsilon does not belongs to L. From the first pumping value, it is very clear that it is not belongs to L. So we can say that the given language is not regular. So in the first questions, the language is regular, and the second questions, the language is not regular. It is the basic concept and the complete concept of the pumping lemma. So thank you class for the today lectures, and today we have covered the pumping lemma, and this is the TOEFL video lecture series is complete today now, and we already discussed some important topics from the TOEFL subjects. Hopefully you will understood all the concept. Okay, thank you.